Hey, it's me, Nikki, or Beach with my babies. Straight hair today. Went to the salon and got my hair colored and cut, and we always blow dry it straight, so new me right now. Anyway, I was wrong last week. Last week was not week 5. This is week 5. Last week was week 4. My bad. A couple things that happened this week, not too much. I'll start off with the weight. Last week I started off on Thursday I weighed 196, and today I weigh 191, so I lost 5 pounds over the week. A couple things that I attribute to that, besides, hardly eating more than 800 calories a day. And again, TMI, so sorry guys who are watching this, or girls who are sensitive about your period, you shouldn't be. But anyway, I started my period this week, and I think I debloated. I think that was also part of the stall. So I noticed that since I've had the surgery, my period's actually jumped the gun about 2 weeks, so I'm now running my cycle about 2 weeks earlier. So I don't know if you find that an interesting fact or not, but it's a fact for me. So that's going on, and I also started teaching this week. I went back to school, and I've been in the classroom full-time. Well, I'm an 80% teacher, so in the classroom 4 periods a day teaching. And I have been definitely moving more. I mean, I walked around a lot when I was shopping and stuff like that, but when you're teaching, you're always up and about and moving around. And that's brought its own challenges. So that's, I think, where the 5 pounds came from. I think part of it was just debloating from my period, and then also part of it was more activity with pretty much calories remaining the same. A couple things I noticed this week that have been a little bit different. Water intake has been a lot harder now that I'm back at school, because I'm a teacher. And not only do I like to talk naturally, but when I'm a teacher and I'm the boss of everybody, which as a control freak I love, I also tend to talk a lot because I have an audience all the time. And so I find that it's really hard. I've been taking a Camelback bottle that's got, I'm not supposed to be drinking out of straws, but with the Camelback, you got to bite and kind of suck the water in, and you can't really chug it, and so I find that those bottles are really good on the go for me. And so I have a 3 pound or a 3 glass or a 4 glass bottle, and I find that when I get to school around 7:30 in the morning, by 1 o'clock when I leave school, I'm lucky to have gotten in 3 cups of water. I get about 2 to 3 cups of water, and in that time I also take in a protein shake. But it's an active effort for me, and I have a TA every period. Love my TAs, and I've actually asked them to please just every once in a while look at me and say sip or water, and they do all the time, and they're darling about it. But that's been helping me stay with my water. If I did not have that reminder, I don't even think I would be getting in a cup a day, because it is so easy to lose track of time once you get back to work. At least for me, I get really kind of into my job, and I lose track of time really, really quickly because I tend to get really intense into whatever I'm working on, and that has been really hard. So I'm really thankful for my TAs, because without them, I probably would have had to set an alarm in my iPod every 15 minutes to sip, and that would be, 1, distracting and disruptive to my classroom, but also 2, really annoying, and I probably would cancel that after a couple days because I'd probably want to throw my iPod across the parking lot. So that's been a big challenge for me. So I kind of had these thoughts of grandeur about going to the gym this week or going on walks and things like that, and I really, after the first day of school, realizing how hard it is to get water in, I really decided that I was not going to exercise at all this week. I didn't want to output any fluids more than, I was getting in. And so I gave myself this week to kind of acclimate. I was really hoping I could get more up to 7 or 8 glasses of water by Friday, but it really hasn't happened. It's really hard. So that is kind of my main focus. I've got 1 more week off. I get cleared next Wednesday to lift more than 10 pounds, which I'm looking forward to because I can hold my daughter again, which is going to be nice. I'm going to hold her, but I can lift her and make her fly like she always wants me to do. But I can also start going back to the gym. I mean, I can go back to the gym now. I just can't do any lifting or twisting activities, which for me, that's really what I do at the gym. So I'm going to do, I think next week, maybe just a couple walks, really low impact, maybe some bike rides. I did ride my bike a little bit to a friend's house. I did a couple bike rides, and those were really nice, and I found that those were good ways to get physical activity in without like making a lot of sweat. So, you know, not the most like cardiovascular, but it's at least movement, and it's getting my muscles moving in different ways. So I've been integrating that. So same thing, this coming week I'm going to integrate in kind of biking a little bit. I've got some rehearsals after school, so I'm going to try to bike to school and back, and we'll see how that goes. But right now I'm really working on water. Other than that, nothing else really has been going on. The weight loss is definitely it's in a good little sprint right now, which is really nice. I'm not going to talk ill of it because I definitely want to keep that going. But other than that, not too much. Not too much going on. I have found that, I guess I should say, I have found that I'm hungrier this week, and I think it's probably because I'm moving around a heck of a lot more than I was. Way more active. So I've definitely been craving and wanting to eat a little bit more. My calories, rather than being between 700 and 800 calories a day, have definitely, I've been over 800 every day, but not to 9. I think one day I got over 900 calories. It was sugar-free, fat-free pudding that pushed me over. Yeah, I mean, how bad could that possibly be? But I'm finding this is a good caloric range for me. I tend not to be totally full, totally hungry. I tend not to be craving things too much. And I'm really focusing on honoring my cravings. So I'm really focusing on not eating fast. I found that this week it is really hard to go back to work and not eat fast, and I've been guilty of it a couple of days. So those are things I'm working on for next week, and I'll touch base. Sorry I'm a little late this week, but those are my goals for next week. Getting more water in, eating slow despite my hectic schedule, and just, listening to my body and seeing how it goes. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll probably have curly hair next time, but this is me with straight hair. Anyway, talk to y'all soon. Bye.